My name is Nabii Gatobu. I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska. I studied at Nebraska Wesleyan University. Right now I'm a first year here at Asbury Seminary, and I'm studying Master's of Divinity. So when I got to Asbury Seminary here, I wasn't really prioritizing weightlifting. I did prioritize activities and sports and games like basketball and volleyball, but weightlifting was never on the top of my list. It wasn't until I met Jacob Joyner, a good friend of mine, that I decided to, start lifting more. And I had prior experience to lifting during high school and middle school sports, but it was never like a passion on my list. It was more just something that was mandatory to play sports. And Jacob offered me 3 free sessions, and so I took them. And I really enjoyed the sessions. I guess he really enjoyed training me. And soon after, he offered me 20 free sessions, which was a very special offer because he's only allowed to offer one person that. So of course I had to take it, and I just felt like it was somewhat of a push to go and get into the weight room and stay in the weight room without sports giving me that push, more of my own thing. And so after that, I learned some of his routines, learned some of his workouts, got some insight into, just some of these lifts that are more particular to my body type. And, I've been just trying to stay with it and get into it more. Jacob showed me that it was okay to spread my feet a little bit more, even though it wasn't shoulder width apart. And I realized that helped me a lot in my squats prior to this. My squats, it was always terrible form. Wasn't really getting the details down right, and it just didn't feel good. But now I feel like I have a more confident understanding of some of these intricate lifts that we go through on a day-to-day motion. And so that's just something I learned more about myself, that it's okay to customize your lifts a little bit, compared to what the mainstream does. And so I feel like going forward in this physical fitness journey, it's almost like a mentality to help keep me younger when it comes to my mental state, but also when it comes to my physical state. And it's just something I want to hold on to just so I can make the most out of life. And that's kind of my head on physical fitness when I move forward with it in the future. God wants us to prioritize our spiritual journey, and nothing should come before that. But at the same time, if God says something is good, such as physical fitness, lifting, cardio, then it's good. Like, simple as that. It's gonna help us even in our spiritual journey. I feel like when you have the opportunity to work on your physical fitness, you get a clear mind through the day. When you get a clear mind, you can focus on other things, such as prayer, meditation, Bible study. You get to ease some stress and anxiety. And I just believe that God uses all things for good. And I think one of them is physical fitness.